All right, here we go, boys. It's now. Yo, what the fuck is this? Wait. What the fuck is this?
God.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Heroes of Akkan. We recently released a letter from Amazon Game Studios and Smiley RPG discussing the state of the game and some directional changes. We're excited to make better support new players. And I also have an announcement today at the end of this. Okay, I've got an announcement. I can make the announcement of the announcement, or I can finally announce the announcement of the announcement. All right. While that letter covers the broader initiatives, the 2023 roadmap will dive into the biggest pieces of content arriving over the next 4 months. Before we explore the content, we know that, dude, I was looking at the recent roadmaps, by the way, dude. If you look at our, I know this is me stalling, but I have to say this. If you look at this roadmap, I looked at this last night to kind of put together a roadmap today. Holy shit, this thing sucked. This thing was so ass. All right. Before we cover the broader initiatives, the 2023 roadmap will dive into the biggest pieces of content arriving over the next 4 months. Before we explore the content, we know that there are a few shocked faces out there seeing Slayer will arrive before Aeromancer. Okay, that motherfucker knew, dude. I didn't know. Don't worry, both will arrive with progression events to help players gear up quickly. So this is where the Ultramat is. We saw the high levels of anticipation and positive feedback surrounding the Slayer in the West when it was released in Korea in January. Coupled with the many requests, we saw the high levels of anticipation and positive feedback surrounding. This is true. There were more people that wanted Slayer. I'm sorry, there was like a poll, and everywhere I've seen, more people wanted it, I guess. But I mean, selfishly, I did. But it is what it is. We'll find out though. When it was released in Korea in January, coupled with many requests to try a class from our players, we decided to bring this class to you sooner rather than releasing it in order. Okay. New continents and legion raids have to be updated in order, while classes don't have the same restrictions. That's a copy pasta from the letter. The content found below are some of the highlights we know players are eagerly awaiting, but the roadmap is not a comprehensive list of every change arriving of Elgacia over the next few months and could change. So this is what I was saying beforehand, right? This is what I was saying beforehand. The way that this works, guys, okay, is that I'm telling you, man, if you're gonna start spamming me, you gotta believe me. You know when they give you like QOL, they don't know what QOL is gonna be in that QOL. Right? They don't know what's going to be in that thing because Korea doesn't even have it, right? So then they get it, and then we get the changes afterwards. So I don't know what else is in here, but they just try their best to give us a list of what's coming. Like the things off the letter, we don't know when those things are going to come within this roadmap. I doubt it goes into detail explaining it, but we'll find out. The descriptions provided are meant to be summaries of the content, exactly, and not provide any potential lore spoilers. As we approach each month, more details will be shared. There will be plenty of quality of life updates, balance tuning, and adjustments to support new and returning players and unique events. I doubt those will be explained either in here. We'll find out, though. Stay tuned to our website and social channels for future release notes, including the full list of new content, cosmetics, balance changes, event. I'm fucking so nervous to read this. And more included in our major monthly updates. With that, let's dive in. That is some fucked up shit, bro. Are you out of your goddamn mind, man? Are you out of your goddamn fucking mind, dude? Is there an event with this motherfucker, man? Because I'm broke. I have no time, dude. I am broke. I didn't know it was coming in May, man. What are you talking about, man? I gave you my fucking roadmap, man. I gave it to you. I put it out there. You know what? I'm sorry. I have to do it. Hold on. I have to. No. I fucking have to. Just back the fuck up. Okay? Just back the fuck up. Before we start this, for all the motherfucking doubters in the back. Yeah, remember all the people that were fucking shitting on me and doubting me? Here we go. Back the fuck up. Every single one of you. Every single fucking one of you. Okay, suck my balls, okay? Suck my fucking balls. Here we go. All right, Slayer Advanced class in May. The Slayer is the 5th Advanced Warrior class, a female remix of the Berserker class. This is also really weird timing, though, I will say. Well, I'll get into that, because I'm sure a lot of people are probably talking about that. A melee warrior that stirs up the battlefield with a greatsword and in burst mode, this powerful class has the potential to overwhelm anything in her path. Successful attacks with the Slayer fills the Fury specialty meter, which, when full, can trigger burst mode. During burst mode, the Slayer's damage and movement speed greatly increases, and the specialty skill called Bloodlust off Earl, unique to the Slayer, can be unleashed powerful slashes and stabs. The Slayer will arrive in May with a power pass and a progression event. So another progression event in the same exact, we already have one. So they actually are going to stack it up. They actually are going to stack it up. All right, so I know some of this is look. I'm fucking gassed about this, and they needed. Remember when Bojo motherfucking Tom said Juice is coming, and then he also said, May's gonna be pretty juicy. I was like, what could they do to make May juicy? And I thought that they'd put Aeromancer in May. I thought the Soomin Park would put Aeromancer in May, but I guess they just wanted to come out the max juice and get as the most amount of people happy. Listen, I know you get the umbrella. You want the umbrella. I get the umbrella thing. Okay. So I know this is a little weird because there's a balance patch in June. And every time a balance patch comes in Korea, everyone goes super doomer mode. This is just based, again, you want to spam, sure. I mean, I've been pretty right about things, but let's say 95% of the time. Just know that with the balance patch, Smilegate is El Pusa with the motherfucking nerfs, dude. They are massive El Pusas. They don't nerf anything, man. They haven't nerfed anything in a long ass time. The last thing they nerfed was Aeromancer. And that thing didn't do a lot of damage in the first place, and it got the first hell mode clear, Fetus Diff. Okay, they don't nerf fucking Sork, they don't nerf fucking Artillerist. Remember they were supposed to nerf Striker, people were saying Striker's OP, they didn't nerf that shit, now all of a sudden it's trash. Okay, just remember that when it comes to the balance patch, they don't really nerf anything, they do these baby nerfs, and then when the nerfs do happen, I'm telling you right now, everyone is going to overreact to the highest levels. The same thing with Sharpshooter. The same thing with Sork got nerfed 15 different times, but like 3%. The same thing when they fucking, everything. I mean, remember Surge Blades were dead in the water? This is like a year ago where Surge Blades was supposed to be dead and no one was going to play it anymore. It was a dead build. All of them, just remember, at this point, you can't fall for the trap again. It is what it is, right? There's always if we got Aeromancer here, people be like, where the fuck is Slayer, man? We just got this is what, let's be real. This would be the conversation. It would. It'd be why are we getting two Aya classes back to back? That's what people would say. People are always gonna be upset with this. I'm not gonna entertain it and make you feel like you shouldn't want the class over the other one. It is what it is, right? I'm not here to poop on your dreams. All right, Ebony Q progression improvements and QOL updates. Clear waves of enemies and new activity that consolidates boss rush and cube replaces them later this week.
Hello.
Huh. Oh, later this week, we'll post a notice with the information on what happens to any remaining tickets for the existing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to do my shit? Progression improvements will also arrive. Knowledge transfer. Oh my God. Okay. Knowledge transfer has improved to ease alternate character progression by alleviating prerequisite conditions and the duration. Another change will be added to help with new player progression. In some entry-level Guardian raids, players will receive free battle items relevant to the Guardian automatically applied as a preset. Okay, if they don't, listen, boys, I'm just saying, if it literally automatically applies to you as a preset and they still don't use these things, I'm just saying, that's a good test to see if it matters at all. Because if it's on your bar and you get them for free, I'd be fucking shocked. I mean it though. If it literally applies, so there's no excuse, right? Wow, so we're getting the knowledge transfer and we're getting the Guardian thing. Okay. When the player leaves the raid, the battle items will be removed. This helps ensure newer players won't have difficulty attaining critical battle items while progressing and better prepares them for later raids. This is a good change that it automatically puts it on your bar. I gotta be honest. That is a good change. I gotta be honest though. I feel like maybe this would be a nice change for Guardians. Maybe you're gonna call me a little rice eater, but maybe in Guardians in general, just slaps it on your goddamn bar and then you save your battle items for raids. I don't know. So the new knowledge transfer system, that means I never have to do anything in the game that I never want to do ever again in terms of doing story, huh? The question is, will it be there for Elgacia? Because I know it's already there for Voldyke. Can I just skip Elgacia? But I don't know if you have to do it once. It's still there. If I have to do it once, that's fine. I'm going to keep it real with you boys. That's fine. Ebony Cube and new player experience improvements aren't the only QoL updates arriving in May. With the reworks to endgame rating entry limits and... Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait, we can do all of the Legion raids now. Now I can help the little Makoko man, and I don't have to... Wait a minute, man. With the reworks to endgame rating entry limits and rewards, attention granted to the gunslinger and Deadeye stances and weapon glows. Wait, so this month my Deadeye gets the fucking glow. And my gunslinger. And more, there's plenty to improve. Okay, so no more not being able to enter every raid if you want to. That is a good change as well. I'm going to be honest. That is a fantastic change. A really, really good change. Obviously, Elgacia is going to be eaten big, but it means that more people can help out other people when they're bored. And I'll definitely be doing that. Why not? If someone needs help with a quick little Vulcan, I can do that, right? Or even a Brel if I don't want to do, in the future, if I don't want to do Brel anymore, because I won't be. I literally won't be doing it anymore. I straight up won't be doing it. I can at least help with a 1 through 2 if you need me to, or 1 through 4, right? That's probably what it's gonna be. I mean, Buzz, I don't really give a fuck about that, man. Straight up, I don't want to balance the game around busing. I think it's a terrible, terrible, terrible design. I think the raid shouldn't be balanced around busing, and I don't think the fucking enjoyment of other players should be balanced around busing. I think it's dog shit. If they don't like busing in the game, then fucking ban it, right? But don't balance the raids and everyone's enjoyment around fucking carries. It's trash. It's not fun. June. No more Lili. Holy moly, huh? The demon invasion beginning southward and Legion Commander's power are growing with the Chaos Gates all over the world. With Kaz's resurrection night. Okay, I mean, the hood does it. Katan and Nineveh will lead you to Elgacia, the land of the Lazarus. We will find out having the paradise of Regulus, with whatever, explore all this bullshit that I don't really know. And to be honest with you, man, I don't really care. Maybe I will, though, because I can understand what's going on. Triangle Abyssal Dungeon. A 4-player Abyssal Dungeon will release that can be accessed after completing the Elgacia story with several difficulties. Abyssal Dungeon with several difficulties. But it says a 4-player Abyssal Dungeon. That's one. But this is also... But the harder the difficulty, the more impressive the rewards will be, one of which enables the ability to upgrade Ancient Legion raid gear set to 3. So I think it's the old one. Okay, there's good and bad about this. The old one, there's a lot of entry points. The old one, there's a lot of entry points and you can earn some materials from doing it, right? So it's extra mat sources per week. The bad side of this is the new one gives you gold, which means that I could replace my poo-poo raids. So I don't know if I like that, but more people can enter. I guess we'll wait to see how it actually plays out. I don't know. I don't think they even have their change, or I think they get it today. Fortune Spire floors 26 through 50. Wait, so July. Wait, we were way off. Cockle Satan Legion Raid Inferno mode. The most difficult version of Legion raids, the Inferno difficulty, is all about proving you're among the best of the best in Arcrasia and earning accompanying prestige. Rather than chasing normal rewards of gear materials and everything else you'd receive in Legion raids, the Inferno mode difficulty, okay. Elgacia Epilogue, okay. KEKW. All right, I know how to make this better. I'm already going to scroll down and I'm going to see Aeromancer. Ain't no goddamn way, man. I thought this was going to be a little teaser picture. Ain't no goddamn way, man. Ain't no goddamn way. Wait, hold on, let me read this. Is it fake? Is this fake or is this real? Am I getting baited? Hold on. After the battle of the plague, Legion Commander Akkan in Southburn, Queen Elaine kept some of the Akkan flesh or whatever. Are you out of your goddamn... Listen, suck my balls. I told you. I made my road... Okay, listen, you can believe if you think I know everything about the game. That's fine with me. Listen, I'll take the motherfucking ego, boys. Trust me, man. I will take... If you want to think that I fucking know everything about this motherfucking game, just because I told you... But I will do this for everyone that laughed at my prediction. I will do this. I have to. Here we go. Okay, this is the best roadmap ever, but... This This should be here. This should be here. 100%. There's no reason to have the map be, just let, this is perfect. Just move it up. This is the best roadmap ever in terms of like shit you're getting, but move Aeromancer up. There's no reason to have, no one cares about Elgacia Prologue. No one cares about Music Box of Memories and QO. No one cares. The hood doesn't care about that. Also, I think you're going to slap in a summer event somewhere here, right? There's probably, and the reason, here's my prediction. You ready now? The reason why there's no summer roadmap, no summer event here is it could be we get a global summer event and they don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm not the time wizard. I don't know. Come on, man. Listen. Do you want me to take you why I made the initial roadmap? Because, bro, is the worst patch in all of Lost Ark. Everybody knows that. It stinks bukkake balls. No one likes it. They could see it bad in other regions. They know how bad it is for the game. So they just want to get you through that shit, boys. That's exactly why. That's why you got the shard nerf so early. And as soon as that shard nerf came, I told you it would come. Now I said, oh, I don't think so because of the thing. But maybe there will be some extra juice to make it a little bit easier. However, I do anticipate most of you guys, if they don't make any changes, even if you could make 1600, you won't go for 1600 because a lot of you motherfuckers are the most efficient people, people possible. And going for hard mode,
Thank God.
It's not really worth it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to push for it's not too worth it. You know what I mean? It's really not. Okay, I'm going to say right now a few things. I don't like class and raid releases. I know it makes for a banger August. Make July. Just why? Just give it's the same thing as the artist patch. Akkan is already El Juso. It's new Guardian, it's a new raid, it's a new gear set. In my opinion, it's infinitely better than Brawl because it's shorter, but one big epic fight, the rest of them kind of quick. We don't need 2 gate 5s. Get rid of this and put this here. Put this here. That's my feedback. The hood doesn't care about Music Box of Memories. The hood doesn't care about Elgacia Epilogue. Realistically, although I think it's going to be fun, the hood doesn't care about Kakul Satan Inferno Raid. And QL updates, always welcomed, right? People like that shit as well. That's probably going to be a balance patch and all that. This is probably going to be, by the way, if you're curious, this is going to be the balance patch. Aeromancer Advanced class with a Power Pass and Progression event. Stay tuned to our website and social channels for event details leading up to the August update. For Levanos. Okay, if you don't know what's going on in Levanos, people hate this motherfucker. I still don't think he's bad as Carl, but I mean, every time a new Guardian comes up, people hate it every single time. Like, people didn't like the monkey. Now people like monkeys. People still don't like monkey. I did a matchmaking monkey. It wasn't too bad. But all you have to do is have Daddy Saint teach you how to do it. He sat next to me, and then I was just spamming it by myself, matchmaking on KR when I couldn't even speak English, or I couldn't speak Korean. I can't speak English, but you know what I'm saying? We're excited to witness player experience of the unique events, explore new parts of our crazy battle and new PvP battles, and prepare for the challenging experience of waiting in new dungeons and raids over the coming months. In the meantime, stay tuned to our website, social channels, and release notes for a full list of content, store updates, events, bug fixes, and more over the upcoming months. This roadmap is El Juso. So, a lot of you guys know that I'm going to Seattle for some Amazon Corpa. And that's irrelevant to what the thing is. But while I am there, I will be likely doing an in-studio broadcast thing with me. They actually reached out to me to do it. And it's going to be me, Rox, and Mr. Mods talking about some of the letter stuff, some of the roadmap stuff, and, talking about all this stuff. So that's something that'll be coming up sometime next week. It'll be on my channel, so you guys we'll go through some of the stuff. And maybe I can bring up like, hey, man, why don't we move this? We'll see. All right, I'll try my best. Okay? I'll try my best with some of the shit. Obviously, I have to do all these questions and pre-screening and things like that, and we'll see what we can talk about and everything. But I'll try to talk about the dailies and things like that too as well, and bounce some ideas off with Mr. Mods. So it'll be me, Mr. Mods, and Rox. Okay, all in all though, Just want to make it very clear, Tom, since you're here, this is an amazing roadmap. It's very good. There's going to be some people that are very upset but they're always going to be upset. But we can move this, I think, 1 month forward if possible, and people would be way happier. But don't let it take away from the fact that this is literally 10 times juicier than anyone expected, especially before the letter. Before the letter was ultra doomer mode. Now, you've got all of this shit going on. And on top of that, you have a lot of good games around the corner too. You got BP coming out sometime maybe this year. You have TL. You've got D4 for some people. You've got. It's a good game. It's a good end of year for MMO gaming.